हम गुनाहगार औरतें हैं कि जिनके जिस्मों की फसलें बेचें वो लोग, वो सरफराज ठहरें, नियाबत इम्तियाज ठहरें, वो दावर अहले साज ठहरें। ये हम गुनाहगार औरतें हैं कि सच का परचम उठा के निकलें तो झूठ से शाहराहे में अटी मिले हैं। हर एक दहलीज पे सजाओं की दास्तानें रखी मिले, जो बोल सकती थी वो जुबानें कटी मिले हैं। We sinful women. It is we sinful women who are not awed by the grandeur of those who wear gowns, who don't sell our lives, who don't bow our heads, who don't fold our hands together. It is we sinful women, while those who sell the harvest of our bodies become exalted, become distinguished, become the princes of the material world. It is we sinful women who come out raising the banner of truth, up against barricades of lies on the highways, who find stories of persecution piled up on each threshold, who find the tongues which could speak have been severed. So both the poems by these eminent writers, they use the imagery of silence, of how women's voices are silenced in the domain, in the public domain, and so the desire to have some agency and voice is a common theme running through the poems of both the women from the rural, the so-called illiterates of the rural communities, and the feminists of who are activists also at the same time. And this is another. If we have the time, shall we stop or? More. I just read the translation now. Who am I? I'm not that woman wearing socks and shoes. I'm the one you needed to bury alive, to feel fearless as the wind again, for you never knew that stones can never suppress a voice. I'm the one you hid beneath the weight of traditions, for you never knew that light can never fear pitch darkness. I'm the one from whose lap you picked flowers, then poured flames and thorns instead, for you never knew that chains cannot hide the fragrance of flowers. In the name of modesty, you bought and sold me, for you never knew that Sony cannot die braving the river on a fragile pot of clay. The reference is to the legend of Sony from the Punjab. Sony would cross the river Chenab every night to meet her lover on a clay pot, and one night her jealous sister-in-law, this was a baked clay pot, and she replaced it by an unbaked one, and this caused her death. She drowned in the river. One theme that I would like particularly to mention is there's a kind of the themes of mothers and daughters, the relationships are themes. There was this one. It's a very short poem by a contemporary poet. Dedication. I grew taller than my father, and my mother won. Okay, maybe one more, one or two more. This is called Stoning, and this is by a poet, Fahmida Riaz. She had lived a life of exile in the 80s during the dictatorship of Ziaul Haq, and she wrote these poems in exile, mainly in India and the UK. Stoning. According to a story attributed to Ibn Umar, when an adulterous couple were being stoned, the man kept leaning over the woman to shield her from the stones. Why does the crazy body harbor this barbaric desire, very ancient, sad desire, to enter the darkness for an instant? For an instant. What a miracle, O God of wrath, that Adam, created by you, should seek to taste this death by stoning. What limbo lends melody to his enchanted screams? What was the ecstasy of the wound which danced so restlessly, while from every pore erupts a black and red river of blood? This is called She is a Woman Impure, again by the same poet. She is a woman impure, imprisoned by her flowing blood in a cycle of months and years, consumed by her fiery lust in search of her own desire. This mistress of the devil followed his footsteps into a destination obscure, unmarked, unmapped before. That union of light and fire impossible to find. In the heat of her simmering passion, her breasts have ripped by each thorn on the wayside, every membrane of her body ripped. No veil of shame conceals her body, no trace it bears of sanctity. But, O ruler of lands and oceans, who has seen this before? Everywhere your command is supreme, except over this woman impure. No prayer crosses her lips, no humility touches her brow. I think I will stop here and invite comments